This morning in Family Time, sitting down to eat dinner together as a family can be very rewarding, but also difficult to orchestrate, as everybody knows. But no worries. The book is sure to help. 52 weeks of easy recipes, engaging conversations, and hilarious games. Here to tell us more about Eat, Laugh, Talk is contributing author Bree DeRosa. Good morning, Bree.
Hi, good morning.
Thanks so much. Growing up as a kid, you would always have dinner around the table, and it's very sad to hear, but those days are slowly slipping away. And why do you think that is?
Well, you know, I think families are just busier now. When we were growing up, there was sort of like an unwritten rule, right? That you didn't have activities at the dinner hour.
Right.
You know, my parents wouldn't even let you pick up the phone if it rang at the dinner table, right?
Sure.
So there was sort of a thing where everybody was home by 6 and you could sit down and eat. Now that's not the case. Kids have sports, they have after-school clubs, parents are busier,
Right.
people are pulling longer hours at work, and so just finding that time where everybody's actually home and can cook a meal, sit down, spend time together, it's at a premium.
Right, it really is. And that's where this book comes in. So you are one of contributors to this book. There are a bunch of different authors, right, who've pieced together this book?
Yeah, the book is actually written by the Family Dinner Project. I work with the Family Dinner Project. We're a nonprofit initiative that's dedicated to growing a movement of food, fun, and conversation about things that matter.
Right.
So the book was really a team effort, and every one of us at the Family Dinner Project had a hand in creating this.
So I was looking through the book. So tell everyone out there, if they do want to go out and pick up this book, what is in store in here for them?
Yeah, so
because there's a lot. It's not just recipes or something like that.
Exactly, right. And that's the key point. It's not just a cookbook. People are like, I don't need another cookbook. It collects dust. I think people will love the recipes in this book. There are over 150 easy recipes for families. But you could buy this book, never use the recipes, and still get a ton. There are hundreds of conversation starters, games you can play at the table, different tips. It's a collection of family stories, too. So we've worked with real families over the course of over a decade, and we've gotten their best ideas about what did they do when their kids were too picky? What did they do about the scheduling crunch, or about getting to the table and then finding that their teenagers don't want to talk to them? Right?
It can be overwhelming for a lot of parents.
Absolutely. Yeah. So this is really, it's a whole playbook. We figured even if you can just do it once a week, just one family meal a week, that's 52 weeks in the year. There are 52 weeks in the book. A couple of recipes per week, several conversation starters, games, and a family story with tips and advice about how to actually overcome all these really common challenges.
Well, I hope this really does help and brings a lot of people back to the dinner table, because a lot of people have great memories of the whole family sitting around. So,
absolutely.
So thank you so much for coming in. I know you can get this book at a bunch of different locations, including Amazon. So make sure you check out Eat, Laugh, Talk yourself. You can pick it up in bookstores right now.